प्रेगनेंसी में 1 मंथ से 9 मंथ तक के बीच में आपका बच्चा कितना ग्रो करता है, कितना साइज़ होता है, कौन से महीने पे कौन कौन से ऑर्गन बनते हैं, इन्हीं सब के बारे में ना केवल हम जानेंगे बल्कि देखेंगे भी। तो वीडियो लास्ट तक देखना, जिससे आप जान पाएंगे आपका बच्चा कब, कितना और कैसे ग्रो करता है। तो चलिए वीडियो स्टार्ट करते हैं। फर्स्ट ट्राइमेस्टर, द एग टेक्स 1 to 2 weeks टू डेवलप इन यूट्रस। फर्स्ट ट्राइमेस्टर 3 weeks. Your baby is a tiny ball called a blastocyte made up of several hundred cells that are multiplying quickly. First trimester 4 weeks. Deep in your uterus, your baby is an embryo made up of 2 layers and your primitive placenta is developing. It is about 0.2 mm wide and contains length 0.2 mm, heart rate empty, weight empty. First trimester 5 weeks. Your tiny embryo is growing like crazy and you may be noticing pregnancy discomforts like sore breaths and fatigue. Length 2 mm. First trimester 6 weeks. Your baby's nose, mouth and ears are beginning to take shape. You may be having morning sickness and spotting. Length 4 mm. Heart rate able to seen. First trimester 7 weeks. Your baby is still an embryo with a small tail, is forming hands and feet. Your uterus has doubled in size. Length 1 cm. Heart rate 145 to 180 bpm. First trimester 8 weeks. Your baby is constantly moving, so you cannot. Meanwhile, you may be making decision about parental test. Length 1.3 cm. Heart rate 140 to 178 bpm. First trimester 9 weeks. Nearly an inch long now. Your baby is starting to look more human. You have probably noticed your waist thickening. Length 2 cm by 0.9 inch. Heart rate 140 to 176 ppm. First trimester 10 weeks. Your baby has finished the most critical part of development. Organs and structures are in place and ready to grow. Length 3.5 cm by 1.22 inch. Heart rate 150 to 180 bpm. Weight 8 gram. First trimester 11 weeks. Your baby's hands will soon open the close into fist and tiny tooth buds are appearing underneath the gums. Length 4.5 cm by 1.62 inch. Heart rate 150 to 180 bpm. Weight 10 gram. First trimester 12 weeks. Your little one's tiny toys can curl. Her brain is growing furiously and her kidneys are starting to excrete urine. Length 6 cm by 2.13 inch. Heart rate 145 to 170 bpm. Weight 18 gram. First trimester 13 weeks. It is last week of first trimester. Your baby now has acute fingerprints and is almost 3 inches long. Length 3.5 cm by 2.65 inch. Heart rate 140 to 172 bpm. Weight 30 gram. Second trimester 14 weeks. Your baby's tiny features are making different expressions and you may be feeling more energetic and less nauseated. Length 5.79 inch by 11 cm. Heart rate 130 to 165 bpm. Weight 45 gram. Second trimester 15 weeks. Your baby can sense light and is forming taste buds, have a stuffy nose. It is a surprising pregnancy side effects. Length 6.57 inch by 12 centimeter. Heart rate 130 to 165 bpm. Weight 80 gram. Second trimester 16 weeks. Get ready for a growth spurt. It is the next few weeks. Your baby will double his weight and add inches to his length. Length 7.32 inch by 12.5 centimeter. Heart rate 125 to 160 bpm. Weight 110 gram. Second trimester 17 weeks. Your baby skeleton is changing from soft cartilage to bone, and the umbilical cord is growing stronger and thicker. Length 8.03 inch by 13 centimeter. Heart rate 125 to 170 bpm. Weight 150 gram. Second trimester 18 weeks. Your baby's genitals are developed enough to see on an ultrasound hungry, and increase the appetite is normal now. Length 8.74 by 14 centimeter. Heart rate 135. Heart rate 135 to 170 bpm. Weight 200 gram. Second trimester 19 weeks. Go ahead the sing. Your baby may be able to hear you if your sides are itching. It could be round ligaments pain. Length 9.45 inch by 15 centimeter. Heart rate 130 to 170 bpm. Weight 260 gram. Second trimester 20 weeks. Congratulations, you have at the halfway mark in your pregnancy. Your baby is swallowing more now, producing meconium. Length 10.12 inch by 16 centimeter. Heart rate 140 to 170 bpm. Weight 320 gram. Second trimester 21 weeks. Feeling your baby move. Those early filtered will turn into full-fledged kicks. Cool fact, she has eyebrows now. Length 10.79 inch by 18 centimeter. Heart rate 130 to 170 bpm. Weight 319 gram. Second trimester 22 weeks. Your baby is starting to look like a miniature newborn, and your growing belly may be turning into a hand magnet. Length 11.43 inch by 19 centimeter. Heart rate 130 to 178 bpm. Weight 460 gram. Second trimester 23 weeks. When you move, your baby can feel the motion. Pretty soon you may be notice swelling in your ankle and feet. Length 12.05 inch by 20 centimeter. Heart rate 145 to 165 bpm. Weight 540 gram. Second trimester 24 weeks. Your baby is long and lean like an ear of corn, and your growing uterus is now the size of a soccer ball. Length 12.68 inch by 21 centimeter. Heart rate 145 to 175 bpm. Weight 630 gram. Second trimester 25 weeks. Your little one is starting to add some baby fat and grow more hair. Your hair may be looking extra lustrous too. Length 13.27 inch by 22.5 centimeter. Heart rate 145 to 170 bpm. Weight 720 gram. Second trimester 26 weeks. Your baby is inhaling and exhaling swell amounts of amniotic fluid, which is good practice for breathing. Heart rate 145 to 170 bpm. Weight 820 gram. Second trimester 27 weeks. Feel a tickle. It may be your baby's hiccuping. He is also opening and closing his eyes and even sucking his fingers. Length 14.41 inch by 24 centimeter. Heart rate 145 to 170 bpm. Weight 920 grams. Third trimester 28 weeks. Welcome to your last trimester. Your developing baby's eyes may be able to see light filtering in through your bombs. Length 14.80 inch by 25 centimeter. Heart rate 135 to 180 bpm. Weight 1 kg. Third trimester 29 weeks. Your baby's muscles and lungs are continuing to mature and her head is growing to make room for her developing brain. Length 15.47 inch by 26 centimeter. Heart rate 130 to 180 bpm. Weight 1.15 kg. Third trimester 30 weeks. Your baby's now weighs almost 30 pounds. Meanwhile, you may be waiting mood swings, clumsiness and fatigue. Length 15.95 inch by 27 centimeter. Heart rate 130 to 180 bpm. Weight 1.3 kg. Third trimester 31 weeks. Your baby strong kicks might be keeping you up at night and you may be feeling Braxton Hicks contractions too. Length 16.46 inch by 27.5 centimeter. Heart rate 130 to 180 bpm. Weight 1.5 kg. Third trimester 33 weeks. With your baby now weighing a little over 4 pounds, you might be waiting and having trouble getting comfy in bed. Length 17.36 inch by 29 centimeter. Heart rate 130 to 175 bpm. Weight 1.9 kg. Third trimester 34 weeks. Your baby's central nervous system and lungs are maturing and dizziness and fatigue may be swelling you down. Length 17.64 inch by 30 centimeter. Heart rate 130 to 175 bpm. Weight 2.1 kg. Third trimester 35 weeks. Your baby is too snug in your womb to do somersault, but you will still feel frequent if less dramatic movement. Length 18.23 inches by 32 centimeter. Heart rate 130 to 175 bpm. Weight 2.3 kg. Third trimester 36 weeks. Your baby is gaining about an ounce a day. You may feel her drop down into your pelvic as you approach your due date. Length 18.62 inch by 34 centimeter. Heart rate 135 to 175 bpm. Weight 2.5 kg. Third trimester 37 weeks. Your baby's brain and lungs are continuing to mature. You may have more vaginal discharge and occasional contraction. Length 19.02 inches by 35 centimeter. Heart rate 135 to 170 bpm. Weight 2.7 kilogram. Third trimester 38 weeks. Your baby has a firm grasp which you will soon be able to test in person. Meanwhile, watch out for sign of preeclampsia. Length 19.41 inches by 36 centimeter. Heart rate 130 to 170 bpm. Weight 2.8 kilogram. Third trimester 39 weeks. Your baby is full term with beak and waiting to greet the world. If your water breaks, call your healthcare provider. Length 19.72 inches by 37 centimeter. Heart rate 130 to 180 bpm. Weight 2.8 kilogram. Third trimester 40 weeks. Your baby is the size of a small pumpkin. Do not worry if you are still pregnant. It is common to go past your due date. Length 20.08 inch by 38 centimeter. Heart rate 130 to 180 bpm. Weight 3.0 kilogram. Third trimester 41 weeks. As cozy as he is, your baby cannot stay inside you much longer. You will go into labor or be induced soon. Length 20.50 inches by 42 to 50 centimeter. Heart rate 130 to 170 bpm. Weight 3.2 किलोग्राम. आई होप वीडियो आपको अच्छी लगी होगी. अगर आपको ये वीडियो हिंदी में चाहिए तो हमें कमेंट करके बता सकते हैं. हम इस वीडियो को हिंदी वर्जन में भी अपलोड कर देंगे. ऐसे ही मेडिकल से रिलेटेड वीडियोस देखने के लिए हमारे चैनल को लाइक फॉलो करना ना भूलें. थैंक यू.